Welcome everyone, let's dive into some crazy AI happenings from early August 2025. The week from the 3rd to the 10th was a whirlwind of changes in the industry.
Oh wow, absolutely. It was a blink and everything shifted, right?
Exactly. That sudden moment when you blink and the whole landscape is different? That's what happened in AI. Huge companies clashing, major policy shifts by governments, and breakthroughs that are, well, nothing short of revolutionary.
So where do we start? There's so much to cover.
Let's kick off with OpenAI's monumental release. They dropped GPT-5 on August 7th, and oh my, the internet exploded. They're calling it EHD-level intelligence. Extreme human-like dexterity and deep, multi-layered reasoning.
Right. Yeah, I heard it even aced competition math with a full score when it had tool access. That's not trivial. Advanced math Olympiads and all that, huh?
It's not just crunching numbers. It's handling complex problems with multi-step reasoning. And its coding skills? Insane. It built a Vampire Survivors clone from just one prompt and fixed bugs in a massive 27,000-line codebase.
Yeah, at least that's a new standard. But, I think it almost sounds too good. I mean, really trust its extreme reasoning claims?
Well, I get the skepticism. But the performance benchmarks and the fact that developers are already integrating it widely, including in Microsoft Copilot, give it a lot of credibility.
Speaking of integration, how about that pricing model comparison? GPT-5's API is cheaper compared to Anthropic's Opus 4.1, right?
Yes, really. Opus 4.1 is priced at around $15 per million input tokens and $75 per million output tokens, while GPT-5 is at about $1.25 per million input tokens and $10 per million output tokens. A massive cost difference, especially for large-scale deployments.
Definitely. And Opus 4.1, even though it delivered detailed outputs with progress tracking, still fell just a hair behind GPT-5 in performance metrics. It scored 74.5% compared to GPT-5's 74.9% on that coding benchmark.
Exactly, and even that tiny margin speaks to GPT-5's efficiency. But it's not just about coding. The broader picture includes government moves too. The US government greenlit several AI models like ChatGPT, Gemini, and Claude for federal use. That's a serious stamp of approval.
Yeah, that's huge. It definitely is. Federal adoption can really accelerate an explosion in AI usage in sectors like healthcare, finance, and education.
And speaking of breakthroughs, did you catch the news on GPOSS? OpenAI decided to shake things up by releasing 2 new open-weight models, one with 120 billion parameters and a smaller 20 billion one.
Yes, that means anyone can run these models locally, even offline. It's a tremendous step for privacy and control, especially for developers and businesses that are wary of sending their data out.
Absolutely, it's like an era where powerful AI becomes accessible to a broader audience. And did you hear that the smaller 20B model can even run on some phones?
Yeah, that's incredible. So that could really change how AI is used in mobile apps, especially for tasks like on-device data analysis and even some lightweight math computations.
Now, shifting gears a bit, the API war between Cloudflare and Perplexity has been heating up. Cloudflare accused Perplexity of stealth crawling, bypassing anti-blocking measures, swapping user agents, even ignoring robots.txt files.
Yeah, that's an issue. And Perplexity fired back, saying their crawlers mimic human assistants. It's really a debate over whether AI agents should be treated as legitimate web traffic or as problematic scrapers.
Exactly. This battle is not just technical, it's like a deeper philosophical clash about control over web data and who gets to, regulate it.
Like that, it sets the stage for entirely new internet economics, maybe even micropayment models for AI access. That could be a game changer.
Totally. And speaking of economics, there's interesting news about AI coding companies like Wind and Surf and Replit having negative gross margins due to high inference costs.
Right, that's a serious challenge.
They're burning through API tokens fast, and even though traditional SaaS companies hit around 70% margins, these AI tools are still bleeding money. But, Investors are on the trend that inference costs will drop, and that AI will replace manual labor over time.
It's a bold bet. And with that, there's also buzz around NAN, an agent design platform, raising funds at a $2.3 billion valuation. It sounds like a potential unicorn.
Exactly. NAN is gaining traction, growing from $7.2 million to $40 million in revenue in less than a year. That's almost, astronomical growth.
Meanwhile, big corporate are equally fascinating. Microsoft is going all in with GPT-5 across Office 365, GitHub, Azure, and more. It seems like their entire productivity suite is new and improved with AI in mind.
Yep, and that really underscores how AI isn't just cool tech anymore. It's becoming core infrastructure, kind of like electricity or the internet.
Exactly.
And on the quieter side, Apple is reportedly working on its own AI answer engine, internally dubbed I. This could potentially revolutionize how users interact with Siri and Safari, maybe even bypassing traditional search.
That could really shake up the search market, especially with Apple's privacy-first angle.
For sure. And let's not ignore the creative side of things. There have been some exciting moves with image, video, and music generation. Grok Imagine is making waves with both realistic images and, video generation that even includes, but with a bit rough audio quality.
Yeah, that quality
sometimes.
nuance is interesting. And then there's Quinn Image, which is lauded for being simply the best when it comes to generating images with text accuracy. Plus, it handles various styles superbly.
Right. And Leonardo's new Lucid Origin feature now offers image-to-video generation. You can, start with a still image, a vampire fighting a werewolf, and it animates into a video clip.
Wow, that gives creatives a lot more control. Indeed, and expanding even further, 11 Labs has jumped into music generation. Their ability to synthesize radio-ready music and generate instrumental stems in real time is transforming the creative process for musicians.
It's like having a full band at your fingertips, you know? This real-time capability, clear vocals, and instrumental separation is a huge leap.
Absolutely. Meanwhile, in the realm of real-world applications, AI is making an impact in healthcare. For example, with diabetic retinopathy screening, the potential for early detection here is crucial for millions of patients.
And then there's the quirky yet important innovation of robots delivering burgers, like White Castle in Chicago testing them out. It might sound gimmicky, but it's actually a fundamental step towards scalable autonomous delivery systems.
Right, it's a sneak peek into the future of logistics.
And looping back to software development, the evolution of agentic development environments like Warp and even Google DeepMind's Genie 3, fascinating tools where AI helps generate interactive 2D worlds from text, is really redefining how developers build applications.
It's almost like the blueprint for the next internet. Oh, and let's not forget the AI chess tournament on Kaggle, where different models went head-to-head. These competitions are showing us how AI is evolving strategic reasoning tasks.
Exactly. And even Elon Musk chimed in with his prediction that Grow 5 will be here by the end of 2025, promising to be, crushingly good. Though given his history, a bit of skepticism is healthy.
Yeah, like a competitive jab in the midst of this excitement. Wow, what an exhilarating week in AI. We're seeing breakthroughs that not only redefine technology, but will directly affect businesses, everyday jobs, and our digital interactions.
Absolutely. In many ways, AI is moving from an interesting novelty to the essential electricity that powers our modern world. And as users, we're, or should we be, responsible for understanding how deeply it integrates into our lives.
That's the key takeaway. So folks, if you feel a bit overwhelmed by these rapid-fire changes, just know that getting curious and experimenting is the way forward. You don't need to grasp it all overnight. Just, start small and learn as you go.
It's like we're witnessing the internet's brain being upgraded almost weekly. And every step now comes with both amazing potential and, significant challenges. Stay curious, keep experimenting, and mindful of the responsibilities that come with using such powerful tools.
Exactly. And as this vibrant landscape continues to evolve, it's clear that whether you're in tech, business, or just a curious user, Keeping up with these changes is becoming critical. Thanks for joining in this deep dive into one of the most transformative weeks in AI history.
Thanks for tuning in. Let's keep pushing the boundaries of understanding and innovation together.